with the Hawks. Psych! We also Deshaun. Finally, we about to play. I actually playing.
With the lead for Anthony. See the start of this game in the East is shooting all jump shots. Other than Dirk Nowitzki knocking down those two jumpers, they're attacking and getting layups. That's why they have a lead here early. Well, hopefully we'll finally have Carmelo Anthony goes back to. Here's Anthony. Carmelo Anthony, who has been injured.
Last time on the rebuild, he actually went 17-0. We are now 18-0 as I actually decided to play the game against the Knicks myself without streaming it because I was trying for the rebuilding that day. So I decided to play one game, make the series go by a little bit faster. Now we got the Hawks. Now let's look at the Hawks roster. Obviously, they're not very good. But we are going to they are not very good, obviously. They are pretty freaking trash. They had a Ty Lawson, not really gonna do. We got Trae Young to watch out and attacking the rim, but he's not a star yet. Not a guy that we are going to change our game plan just to guard him only. He's not somebody that's gonna do. Taurean Prince, and they're starting small forward. Probably gonna try and get buckets. Averaging around 17 and 5 and 4. On our scouting report, John Collins, second year in the league, and he isn't exactly getting the minutes he thought he would, and he's playing worse. But either way. Some of these teams in the West, you're going to need that kind of size. So I like this for Dallas. As Carmelo Anthony dumps the ball, I'm sure there's not a lot of teams in the West, Denver and the Lakers, who like that trade, but I like it for Dallas. Point East lead. Anthony down to 3, down to 2. Here's the 3 for the win. Boston, it's over. The East holds on. And forward, a full-time All-Star. Young Denver Nuggets. I think in the West, they only fear one team, and that's sad to say, but I think it's the San Antonio. But it's not a light switch. You can't turn it on and off, and that's the problem. I agree. Emotional fatigue. Remember last year they lost 7 of 10 to end the regular season, and got set by Oklahoma City. Breakaway here for Carmelo Anthony. And then, of course, the Lakers went on and won the title, so there's some fatigue. I'm gonna go to the next team and try and get a dub. Oh! Oh, I thought he upgraded for a second there. Kyrie. last couple Kyrie slowed down to his normal play because he hasn't really had to dominate. We win by 1 point against the Knicks. We beat the Jazz on a buzzer beater last time. We're gonna try to extend the win streak to 20. See how long we can extend this win streak out to. Obviously, you guys are probably surprised that the win streak has even lasted even near this long. I mean, it's the Boston Celtics. They're not the Warriors. You guys, when I rebuild the Warriors, I expect to break the 73-9. Just saying. Obviously, we're not too worried about teams like this. We're not even a little bit worried about a team like this. But unfortunately, it is a tie game, and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are basically to blame because they've literally done nothing. So the point of emphasis when I step in is Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum involved. I have no idea how they're being shut down by a horrible team like this. So, Tatum, a medium ball. Of course, I don't like it when our young players play like this. We didn't even try to guard. They don't want people to say you got dunked on, so.
Something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious.
Not lying. We're 18-0 right now, so it doesn't really solidify the best record in the league. I don't know any team that's straight and didn't have the best record in the league.
I've seen as the difference maker in this ball game is how they are catching the basketball. They're not establishing.
I actually am really good at
the defense, wondering which way you can drive, but when that shot is working like that,
I'm actually really good at this game. I'm 18-0 with the Celtics so far. I'm not saying I could bring any team into a championship team in one season. I'm not saying that because that's obviously not true. A team like the Hawks is not going to win a championship, but I could lead pretty much any team in this game to the playoffs. My basketball expertise and also
just erasing mistakes left and right.
Yeah. I'm actually really good at this game. Matter of fact, we're only down 2 because I simulated.
With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
I'm pretty sure I saw that move earlier in the game. I can't believe he fell for it again.
Not done yet.
Al Horford back in Atlanta. He's balling out because he pretty much has to. I mean, he's in front of his former team. He has to show up, otherwise it's gonna look like, oh, you can't play for other teams. He's having the best year of his career, and he's old, so there's for that. But I credit myself and Brad Stevens for seeding him up with good enough players to get him good at the game.
Considering the score.
I've always been good at basketball because I love basketball. Like, it seems like games I actually like, I'm good at. Like,
not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
Al Horford rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
oh my goodness.
The paint this time down.
Look at that.
Football team? You mean soccer team, bro? Are you talking about soccer? I never got why you guys call football soccer,
Trey
though.
Young goes to the left side.
Those
Here's a
Celtic
chance for
football
long
team.
range. That's off the side of the rim.
It's soccer.
The crossover
Hey!
gets inside and the slam dunk.
The
But I'm
defender
actually
needs to do a
really good
better
at this
job
game.
forcing a pickup there.
Trey Young. 4-3. He's not shy about
Dude,
shooting
just
from
call
out
me
there.
Josiah. That's
This is
actually
his
my
time.
real name.
Brown into the front court. His group now down 2. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
Okay, you're a Sixers fan? Why would I care?
It's all business.
Hawks with the basketball. Trey Young to Kevin Herter.
That's fine. You can be a
Finishing
Sixers
inside
fan.
the paint on that one.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture
The Sixers are actually a really fun team to watch. I watch all the teams.
When you give up a little bit of
And the
yourself,
Sixers
you
are
make your
actually really
teammate
fun to
look
watch.
great. That's the difference
I
between
enjoy
winning
off
and
battles we
losing.
had,
So when you
especially
see these
last
guys
year.
smiling, when you see them
One
giving
that I
each other
actually
high
could, like,
fives, that's because
know
of the energy
literally
that was
everything
created
that
in
was
the
going
pass.
on.
Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
I'm glad that they were actually able to make the playoffs last year.
He's too good to leave that wide open.
Yeah,
Defense
Trey
has to communicate.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Irving with the basketball. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket.
What the heck was that
Shot by
release?
Brown off the mark.
The Celtics have a great team, and I agree with Stephen A. Smith when he says, I'm not jumping off the bandwagon when it comes to the Celtics championship hopes. This team has the potential to either make the finals or lose in the first round. Like, how inconsistent we've been. If we were more consistent, we'd be no doubt the team to beat.
From long range.
And the only reason we're not guaranteed to be the team to beat is because all the moves at the line. The 76ers on paper look amazing this season, but if this happened last year, we would have won the championship.
Has never hurt anybody, Jay. Takes it right to the
I'm
rim.
glad we
What
traded
a
Isaiah
contact
Thomas,
there.
because if we
They
didn't,
say
we'd be
no
stuck
foul.
with his situation, needing hip surgery and all that.
It created so much space.
He's trash, and we wouldn't be able to win.
To Hayward.
Gordon Hayward obviously isn't good enough to be the best player on a championship team.
So good to see one of Jersey's finest, Kyrie Irving, back on the court and driving with no issues on that knee. He only played 60 games last year, and he missed the entire Celtics postseason run. You can only imagine what this team would have done if he were healthy and they had Gordon Hayward.
Now a steal by Atlanta.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Trey Young gets it in the left corner. Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
Yes, I love this move. Send him to the line. Chances are probably good he doesn't make both. And you also stop the clock while getting another possession.
Free throws on the way. For his career, 82%. Knocks down the first. No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip to Jaylen Brown. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves. And then
Karuto, then take the freaking headphones off.
They just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ballgame.
Tough shot.
Hey!
Chance at a three-point
Tatum
play.
playing like
No
crap
foul.
this game, but either way.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. You need to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Rocking the rim.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds it inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Lynn. Had a good look there, but it's no good.
Cross! Ah!
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
Knocked loose. Celtics have it. Has a chance.
Let's go!
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Here's Atlanta. Trae Young, down low Collins, throws it down.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Drive from the baseline, but it won't go down. Kyrie across the timeline. They lead it. 4-point game.
And what?
He was smothered
Oh,
and
come on.
still gets it to go down.
This type of game needs
My
to be
dad never called me
celebrated.
anything.
This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Celtics have it. Hayward, down low Randolph. Gets it in the right corner.
Let's go!
That was old school.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's pride city.
Hell no!
Shot
No!
close, no good. Here's Irving into the front court, up by 6. Zach Randolph, not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Rebound hauled in by the Celtics. Irving into the front court, looking to make something happen. That's good D. Shot no good.
This always happens. You knock down a lot of shots in the first half, and in the second half, you start to lose your rhythm. You need to have legs. Shoot at the pinnacle of that jumper.
Doesn't have the touch. No good. To Hayward. Deep left corner.
Let's go.
Jason
Let's go!
Ooh, he blocked that with authority.
to Lynn. Scores from the post.
Look, the most efficient offenses are the ones with the highest number of assists. There are only 5 teams in the league that average 25 assists or more.
Kyrie.
Let's go!
lets it go. And he knocks it down, Jay. Jay, you know Kyrie Irving.
Gang,
is a
gang.
young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles. Chief among them, staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, and he's been battling injuries
You
since his
popping
freshman
pills
year.
like represent society. Fuck your bitch for the irony. I said, Michi, I told if your bitch keep eyeing me, ride with the mob. Alhamdulillah, checking with me, and do your job. His name, that follow to the chain. Turn up for the box, as he play. Ride with the mob. Alhamdulillah, checking with me, and do your job. It's the name, then ball to the chain.
His team on top by 8.
So is he playing Jane? Suck a nigga dick or
The
something.
basket. A lot of
Suck a
contact.
nigga dick or something.
And not every pass needs
Suck
to be
a
a
nigga
home
dick
run
or something.
pass or thread the needle.
Suck a nigga
Sometimes
dick or
a
something.
head or an easy shuffle pass
You
can make
never
the
see
game
me.
simple.
I put some
The more
Lamborghini,
simplistic
so
the
some
game is,
another
the more efficient
Lamborghini.
you'll be as a unit.
As you be the genius, you see me.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards. And easy too. Get back on defense.
And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. Knocked loose. Terrific hustle. Ball stays in play. and scores.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot in.
Niggas like a Philly nigga, you a silly nigga in the hood with the Philly niggas.
Irving.
Tatum. You live by the three, you die by the three. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Hawks have it. Wide open look, won't go. Gets a look. And a put-back slam.
Ooh, really showing no mercy here. This one is out of hand, and the offense is still pouring it on.
For three. Can't get the bounce. To Jaylen Brown. And he's fouled. Nice move that time.
But they never block, bro. You got the drop on your back. Everybody watch out. Niggas all 50 cause you know about that. Outside, outside. Niggas so weird, but I'm a niggas from the gang. If it didn't way, they do the same thing. It's an uptime. Nigga, on Saturday. We gon' do it alright. See who gon' die today. 50 bands with 100 bands. And then with the rubber band. And see a fan man. A fan man on the damn man. We're both stupid. So stupid. We're both stupid. We're both stupid.
Tatum. Can't connect from in close.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
It's a victory here for the Celtics as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all the crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Yeah, alright. Pull up on your block and I bleed. Pull up on your block and I bleed it. Slide. If I don't drop something, I can't leave it. I'm cause he's cold cause this tight got him leaning. Now I let them get cold with the meter. Pull up on your block and I bleed it. Slide. If I don't drop something, I can't leave it. I got these poke cause this tight got him leaning. Never let the get cold with the meter. Fucking handgun, bitch, I'm about to mac it. Gotta keep it tactical in case the nigga hacking. I come on, ting on my left, I can tracking. I'm so loaded, ready to load it. Like when least expected, I can notice. Manuscript, everywhere I go, people notice. I started to notice you gotta watch the people closest. I'm gonna be bands out of the and poke it. Disappear, hocus pocus. I work too hard, bitch. I'm never lacking. Pictures you think it's all captured. I'm trying, you niggas need to stop capping. Pull up on your block and I bleed it. Slide. If I don't shot something, I can't leave it. I cut these poles cause this tech got them lean. Never let the biggie cold, where's the meat at? Pull up on your block and I bleed it. Slide. If I don't drop something, I can't leave it. Cut these poles cause they tech got them lean. Never let the biggie cold, where's the meat? Pull your block and I bleed it. Slide. If I don't drop something, I can't leave it. I don't get mad, dumb nigga, I get even. You been rapping, I just do this on the weekend. If I had to repeat it. MVP, I'm gonna get this in my season. This my bitch, like a peasant, no such thing as keepers. Anyway, both ones are not throwaway. I'm a far crip, baby, I don't know no other way. Pull up on your block and I bleed it. Slide. If I don't drop something, I can't leave it. These pokers, they tech can't even lean. Never let the biggie call was on me. Pull up on your block and I bleed it. Slide. If I don't drop something, I can't. You been rapping, don't just do this on. Alright, if I don't drop something, I can't leave. That's 19 straight wins. 19! Tell me I'm not the GOAT! We're coming for the 72 Laker win streak! (1972) Lakers type win streak. I forgot how big that winning streak was. That's what I'm striving for. What? 33 win streak. Whoa. Whoa. Wow. Wow. The Bucks really ended the Lakers win streak. Are you kidding me? Bruh.
But the fast break is spoiled. Here's Jerry West, 22-footer, good. It's 5 points, Milwaukee lead. Long pass down to Jabbar, who gets loose for his hook.
Wow.
Right now, here's McMillan missing.
Wow. We got the Mavericks up next. We open!
Trying to get it inside, whips it up, and gets his basket. With the opposition getting 3, 4, and 5. To the marks of their success. And Jerry West with a great move. The flat deep shot block.
I told you guys, Kyrie is not about to average 36 points a game for an entire season. It's not happening.
Ben Robinson is number 21. He has the ball. Drives from Jones. Got his basket. Over Jabbar.
Now he's down to 33 and a half. If anyone's surprised that Jaylen Brown is taking significantly less shots, let me tell you, Gordon Hayward obviously is going to cut into his shot attempts. Tatum in his second season is obviously going to get more shots. Rozier taking less shots, less minutes. And Smart doesn't need to the shots. 11 minutes to make impact.
Come on now. Oh, we did. We did. Who knows? This might not even be making a new video. Is past tense a future tense me? Oh, you're so funny. You're losing. Got a troll. That's good. That's good. Oh. They didn't see it. They never blew. Wow, there really wasn't much great loot here. Looks like I gotta respawn. Oh, Hemlock single, shall we? I think we shall. It's really good if you can click that.
Let's see. Let's see. Honestly, want to see what the standings are looking like. Golden State Warriors 6-4. Boy, you got 5 superstars on your team. How are the Heat second? How? The Hawks even in the playoffs?
Alright, whole squad down.
Why is Detroit trash? Why is Indiana trash?
Teammates will be running over here.
What is this? Why is Cleveland the 5th seed? Yo! Yo! How? NBA Live, fix your game. This would never happen in real life.
And then, wait for
This would never happen in real life. Oh my gosh. Fix your game. The Apex, I don't even like Fortnite.
the finisher.
Bro.
Get in the chimney.
Pull up on a like bleed it, slide. If I don't drop something, I can't leave it. Walk on these fellas, you just take I ain't lean it. Let the BG code wisdom me. Pull up on a block and like bleed it, slide. If I don't drop something, I can't leave it. Walk out these fellas, just take I ain't lean it. Never let wisdom me.
Any more heavy?
Let's see. Can we extend our winning streak to 20?
Oh. We can go for that. Yeah, I definitely don't have enough ammo. Who cares, right? Who cares? Let's go get some more off these guys. I've noticed use heavy ammo. Everyone's going for the light ammo and the 301s now. And shotguns, obviously shotguns. Oh my god, my aim's terrible. Haven't played in quite a few days.
Low scoring game. Low scoring game. We gotta jump into this, bro. We gotta jump in. I'm surprised we gotta jump in team like this. Come on, 19 game win streak. Let's make it 20.
Say that you're winning doesn't mean that the feeling on the court implies that.
I know it doesn't feel good to lose.
You don't do something to gain your momentum back.
You come so close to 20 straight and then lose.
Irving into the front court. The margin standing now at 7.
We don't want to lose. This is obviously we don't want to lose this game because close to winning 20 straight, and that was one of my goals, to win 20 straight. I lose against a team like this. If I'm gonna lose to a team, I want it to be a team that's guaranteed to make the playoffs. I don't like losing games like
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Kyrie. And the rebound taken by the big lefty, Monroe. Lee with the basketball. Lead stands at 7. Nowitzki, great defense.
Run on the break, run on the break.
Shoot or shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
I just wish my bench wasn't in the game.
Something happened. Pass to the rim. KP, Kristaps Porzingis.
Bro, I cannot believe this.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Marcus Morris, snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Irving to Marcus Morris. Baseline drive.
Terry in the
Finishing
house.
inside the paint on that one.
Haha.
Might have been a little bit easier.
Give me that.
There, considering
Give
the
me
score.
that.
To Lee.
Oh.
Lets it fly from beyond.
No.
Nobody even close. Courtney Lee buries it.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
To Marcus Morris.
Morris.
Speed to set up the basket.
And the
Point game.
defense keeps sticking to those flare screens. Just don't flare out to the three-point line. Flare to the rim for a lob.
Here's Barea. Up 6. To Nowitzki. Driving right to the basket.
You're not athletic enough.
Split the D there, but
You're
he can't get
old.
it to
You're
drop.
washed up.
Irving. That won't go. Here's Barea. He'll run the offense.
Barea. You're washed up.
Scores at
How?
the rim.
Did you see the way that
How?
dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
Oh, no, it's pushing me off.
To Jaylen Brown for 3. Tough
Jaylen
shot there for
Brown.
Jaylen Brown. No
Yes.
good. Lee with the basketball. It's an 8-point lead. Has a look. Shot by
No.
Lee, no good. Monroe to Nowitzki.
It's-
KP,
Oh my
Kristaps
gosh.
Porzingis. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
What is this, bro?
Old school equals high percentage.
Irving knocks it
This is
down from
actually the
mid-range.
most trouble I've
Ball's in his
ever
hands.
had
We all knew what was going to happen.
against any team so far.
Dallas with with the possession. To Lee. And look
This,
out.
I've
Some
never,
players are so cerebral.
ever had this much trouble on any game with, against,
As much as I'm paying attention to the player, pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
Play is stopped. Timeout.
these are the types of games where you start to feel helpless because you're trying to
You're going to see the best players make in-game adjustments.
give it their all,
The intellect of some of these superstars
and play good basketball, but
to adapt and move forward
I don't
as
know.
quickly as possible in the most efficient manner will determine whether you win this game or not.
To Irving.
obviously he needs help because he,
Not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Nice follow-up on the dunk there. He's been a one-man show.
obviously he's gonna get fatigued really soon.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Substitution being made in this one.
Hey, it just bounced off his lunge pad.
4-3. Buries it
What?
on the catch and shoot.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Hey!
That's how it's done. 4 out of 10.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
Dallas has it. Short jumper
Nice.
stays out. To Irving. Here's a chance from long range.
Ooh.
Kyrie, zero hesitation. Buries it for 3.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
To Lee. That's out.
Still,
Nice touch
no!
by Al Horford.
Oh my gosh.
Both coaches hitting the reset buttons. Fresh legs coming onto the floor.
Really, somebody really invited me to a community, and guess what? I'm going to say no. Because I don't do great.
One might be pushing around the right side of the mountain. Here.
Bro, I hate it when people make creative YouTube videos. It's so...
Porzingis.
Actually.
And look out. Big finish at the rim.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
That is great vision to set it up. Converts in the paint. Nice finish.
Now you
at the
guys see
rim.
how rigged this game is.
So many
No
times
foul
we see
call.
people flexing on social media in the offseason, but they rarely put in the work, the substance. Not Jaylen Brown. This dude's been putting in the grind every single day in the gym. He's ready.
Layup goes down. Well done. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
Oh crap, one more.
He was smothered.
Come
and
on!
still
Call a
gets it to go down.
foul!
You see, here's why versatility is so imperative for your offensive.
What is
If
this?
you're a one-trick pony as a defender, I know exactly how to
What?
defend you because you only
What?
do one thing. But if you
The
have
hell?
versatility, then the coach can put you in multiple looks within the offense, and then you can get it any way you want.
Three!
Kyrie Irving took the defense.
Defense! Come on.
Three-pointer.
And he is just
Defense.
turning up here in the second half. In the first, he didn't seem that engaged. Now, he seems hungry.
I don't want to have to start a new
Down the lane
game.
to lay it in.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Irving.
Three. No!
Night, but it's no good.
That was
And
great
when sometimes you don't have it
timing.
going every single night, maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Anthony. Going to launch beyond the arc. And that's rebounded.
Jump up and box out.
Here's Barea. It's a 9-point lead. And they call it.
Just a tic-tac.
Why is Melo even in the game?
They're going to make some
Why is he in
changes with
the
some
game?
personnel on the floor.
Why?
Doncic to Lee. Out of bounds. Last touch by Courtney Lee.
Go.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. Irving brings the ball up court. To Anthony. Yes, Carmelo Anthony. Better late than never. That was
We're
his
not
first
gonna
shot,
know.
and it goes down.
And you always feel like the words vision and unselfishness go
I like to
together.
lose
They
when I'm
work
trading.
cohesively as a unit. When you have a guy that has both, that sets the tone for how your team is going to play.
Melo on Porzingis' former teammate.
Can't connect. Defense did its job that time. Oh, great
He's
pass, setting up the basket.
What a pass. I have no clue how that ball even made it through the traffic.
Beyond the arc for three. That's how you defend.
Great contest by the
Face
D,
the
but I want to see the
land.
coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Hey,
Got the basket. 2 more points.
come on, we have a time to get back in this.
That's what you need, regardless of contact, focusing on the rim.
Brunson to Porzingis. That's
Rebound.
usually one that he'll knock down.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in
Why
that
would you
position
double
without the
clutch
communication
that?
of the defense. When you have a
Why?
guy back there who can
Fix
block
your
shots and tells you to
game.
apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
To Anthony.
EA, you need to fix your freaking game.
Tips it.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
To the rim.
Fix your
Lays it up and in.
game.
Oh, that's how it's done.
The body language was so
Serious.
bad in the first half. After every missed shot, your head went down.
Yeah.
Now, your head is to the sky, and I like the confidence.
We'd be in one possession game if it weren't for that possession where they made us
That's just a
freaking
blatant foul. Maybe
do
he's trying to
something
make a
I didn't even want to do.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes.
Nah,
Not getting the bounce. Irving with
fine
the
on the
basketball.
standstill, but
The
freaking
deficit
fade
is
away.
6.
No!
Stops it down
Let's
with authority.
go!
This type
He's
of game
playing
needs to be
horrible, but
celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you
Any
play with
bucket we can
unselfish
get.
players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created. from the
no!
pass.
I
Passes were
didn't
the
mean
things
to
we
do
outlasted.
that!
Here's Barea. They lead it. 4-point game. To Monroe. Now ready
What?
to shoot at the line.
I say this a lot, and it's only because coaches harp on it all the time. Read the scouting reports. Know who you can.
Oh my god.
This is a case of knowing the shooter
But he's-
probably had a better chance of hitting a jumper than he does of hitting the free throws.
Goes 2 for 2. Tatum.
No!
Here's Barea. Up by 6. Curling inside. Monroe. Short jumper off the mark.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Mavericks with the possession. And they call it.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
First one goes down.
Rigged. This game is so rigged. Are you serious?
Good free throw
can't be-
shoot. Knocks down a pair.
Hey,
Kyrie across the timeline. The deficit now up to 5. Gets it in the right corner. Baseline drive. Count the bucket for 2.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Jaylen Brown trying to cash in on the 3-point play. He's perfect in the line so far.
He's actually being clutch for us.
Here's Barea. Leads just a point. With that foul, it's number 6. He'll be watching the rest of this one from the sideline.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
Nope, first one does not go. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
Game is Kyle.
Ball's controlled by Boston. Kristaps Porzingis sends it away. Greg Monroe rejects it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Lee with the basketball. Leads a bucket. Won't go. To Irving.
Yeah.
Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
I have one
Attack mode
championship.
isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Here's Barea. All even here in the 4th. The drive right to the basket. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
Look at that. Calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys rush those. Nice.
They trail by 2. And the question, do they look for the tie and overtime? Or do they go for it all with a 3? Steps around the defender and puts it in. Nicely done.
Stepping east, then stepping west, and laying the ball right down the line.
Covering all areas of the map. The quarter comes to an end. Scoreboard says it's all even.
I didn't even shoot.
Hey, this is our game. Let's take it home now. Let's go.
To Jaylen Brown. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
They have to keep him in their grasp.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps.
Every team's
Might be time
chance
to
to
adjust
win.
the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
A drive down the lane, but the shot won't go down. Lets it fly from long range, cleans it up. Al Horford going to the line to shoot 2.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm
These
willing to live with a few mistakes and maximum effort than having to constantly
we
remind
play.
my players to close out.
Al Horford, a couple of free throws on
Let's
the way.
go.
At this juncture, he's shooting
What?
60% from the line.
He playing from the line right now, bro.
Second one's good. Splits the pair.
Seven.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. To Lee. To Luka Doncic. Fires the three. Not that time. He missed it. Irving. Shakes free and hits.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back here or stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
Turns and slams it down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Nothing going here on that drive. Cashes in for two.
When you're a EuroLeague MVP at the age of 19, let me break down why your game is perfectly suited at the PG spot to be a dominant one in the league. Because Luka Doncic is a technician offensively. In any screen and roll opportunity, he makes the simple read. He's not the most dynamic player offensively. He doesn't have Ben Simmons' athleticism. But what he does have is Rajon Rondo vision mixed with a jump shot where he can beat you any and every way he wants to.
Kyrie. He gets it.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
Ankle! Oh my gosh. After this game, some Apex on stream, guys.
Down 5. Short jumper off the mark.
I don't know why he rushed that shot. He was wide open. Take your time.
Anthony.
Green!
They've come roaring
I'm
out
sorry,
of the gate
Mello.
in overtime,
I should have said I didn't want you in the game.
You gotta give some love to the strength and conditioning coach for this team. All the off-season, preseason workouts have ultimately led to this point.
Carmelo Anthony would be amazing in China, bro. He would be an amazing player in China.
The Celtics stay strong to get the overtime victory. Teams show their heart in the extra minutes. On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.
So, show up in skill when you have a Dizzy or a Shroud and they play Wraith all the time. Wraith as a champion at the higher levels will skew as far as being a more competitively viable legend. And on the other side, if a lot of people gravitate towards Gibraltar or Caustic as a newer player, then you're going to see those
Haha! 20 game win streak, baby!
because they're newer players that are losing.
NBA history right there.
Fun fact, since I've been in the dev side of a lot of video games at this point in my life, working at a video game sports and helping with the balance.
We're having one of the greatest NBA win streaks in history, bro.
When a champion gets
You're not impressed. We all know